Hi-ho, CrazyRonn here, and here we are playing some Mini Metro, a fun little indie game on Steam that is all about, the strategy of mass public transit. That's the word. Um, if you notice I'm talking weird, it's because I am heading towards the end of all my Volk recordings, so which means I have to start recording again, and yeah, between then and now, I got braces, and they suck. Like, they suck ass. I have pretty much what is equivalent to piano wire cutting into the side of my mouth right now, but, I'm still willing to make this work, because, playing video games keeps the mind off this type of hurt. So anyway, that aside, I guess I was originally going to do this as a I was gonna do this as a kind of a rundown video, but you can't really do a rundown on Mini Metro, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna see how long I could last on the stations, one at a time. I play in night mode because I don't know, white aesthetic isn't really me. I like dark aesthetic. So if you're willing to bear with the fact that I'm kind of speech impaired right now, well, continue. Uh, there's different versions. I mean, I think this is still kind of a early alpha, but commuters basically like high score style. Try to get as far as you can before failing. Scenic is where you can relax. There's not really a fail condition, and then rush hour is unimplemented, but it's pretty much I think like a harder core version. But we'll do commuter, and this is in the time of the recording. This is after the recent I think the last November update, which pretty much unlocks all the cities. Because up until this point, the some cities were locked down, and now every city has its own distribution algorithm for at the rate of which new stations spawn. If you don't know anything about that, you'll see in a second. We'll start with the first city, London, and I've played this time and time again, like maybe about 20 or 30 hours worth, but the updates tend to, as with most Steam games, the updates kind of wiped out my save. So here we go. I mean, it's not much to do, or not much action involved, but you're going to have to hear my labored talking. So basically, you start off with this really clean, nice UI, and you gotta connect stations. You start out with 3 lines initially and 3 locomotives, and from here you expand a network and you try to connect everything and you try to be as efficient as possible, trying not to have too many people pile up. Each of these squares are indicative of a destination that passengers want to go to, like how the circle station wants to get, or has this individual on here that wants to go to a triangle station, and the square one also wants to have someone to a triangle station, and so on and so forth. And so you kind of have to figure out an efficiency by having by having your lines route in a way that allows people to get to their destination with the few stops as possible. Like you can have express trains completely bypass certain stations if they don't have anyone to stop there, and the AI is implemented so that it can just it will do segmented stops at a time or different things like that. And you also have a limited amount of tunnels and train cars, or locomotives and train cars. They're different. Locomotives are obviously the thing that propels the trains, and then the train cars can be hooked up to locomotives. See, the circle station needs a square, so it's gonna. The circle station on the orange line wants a square, so it's gonna transfer it all the way over. It's starting to dawn on me that you might not be able to see my mouse cursor on the recording software, so I'm just literally, it's almost as if I'm just pointing at the screen. You're not going to see what the hell I'm pointing at. And so you just got to figure out your own little efficiency paths. Like, me personally, I like the loop lines. I like this blue line that I looped. It tends to keep everything contained, while, a straight line like the orange or the yellow, the ends of the line will be the farthest away, so it takes a lot longer for passengers on the ends to get to their center destinations. But over time, it's just how you lay it out. And see, there's milestones you got to get, and typically it has to do with collecting a certain amount of passengers by a certain amount of time. Right now we got a new locomotive, and then you can choose what you want to spend the rest of your increase on. Right now, I'll just go with tunnels, because there is a canal river thing here. It is London, so it's probably the Thames or something. Yeah, but my braces are going to make it difficult with me and plosives. Typically, letters that have to end, or words that end, or have contain in them P's, B's, T's, M's, that kind of thing. Oh well. It's not like it'll be any easier to discern me speaking, regardless of whether or not I have these on here, because I do talk pretty fast and don't punctuate very well. But anyway, yeah, this game, this is as simple as it gets. A very clean aesthetic. It's a wonderful game. I mean, just to sit down and plan out networks, I guess, is no better way to describe it. And I guess the way they're laid out is meant to realistically represent how the transit system's actually expanded, I think. I mean, I don't know exactly what is their backing behind their algorithm, but it's quite intriguing, because the stations do grow, like, more of them appear over time and in different shapes, so that you have to mitigate the how would I describe it? Like the propagation, or how you're pathing, so you can ensure that you maintain efficiency. And notice you can't just straight go across a line without having to hit a station first, because that's a constraint that they kind of put into the game to give it a challenge. Because I mean, you can literally just, if it wasn't that way, you can literally just crisscross everything to shit, and that'd just be too easy. But they're not one to make things too easy for you. It's a video game. You don't want it to be too easy. Now, see, there's a station on the orange line that has a lot of people waiting just to get on a score in a triangle line. So you gotta figure out a way to, fix that. I like to hook up the ends of the lines to other stations, or to other lines, I mean, so they can, distribute evenly all of the riders across all the lines. And I think every week 3. Let's get another carriage. They every city, their color scheme for each line is based off of their actual color scheme for their public transit. So there's a shade of realism in it. Now see, this right here on the orange line is getting really full. So whoops, I did not mean to do that. Can you let me hook this back up? Thank you. I meant to just show it there, but it's a good idea to, over time, just to, reset your lines every once in a while, I guess. I mean, I don't really have a sound strategy in tackling this, really. I just lay out lines, and until problems appear, I usually go from there. I typically like to have just one big loop line, and then have all the smaller lines branch off of it. So, like, I'll probably do that right now. I'll probably do that. Oops. Disconnect that, connect it here, connect there, or disconnect this. There's my first loop line. And then there's my next loop line. Actually, no, wait. I'll have it loop in here. Then I'll have this blue one kind of loop on the inside here. Actually, no, wait. I'll have it cut across here. And then now what I can do is add another locomotive to this line. Because usually you want the larger loop lines to have more locomotives and more train cars for obvious reasons. And let's see, I'll have you cut across here and then loop back around. There you go. Sometimes it may seem a bit inefficient to other people to have them share lines, like this yellow and orange section right here on the left side, but it seems that distributing the weight across two lines is sometimes easier. I find it sometimes, though. Not all the time. This blue line's also getting pretty crowded, so... let's add another carriage. Right now, that blue line seems like the most crowded line. For a line that's small. Like, not even kidding. So, I'll give you an extra carriage. Yeah, I noticed some of these stations are literally at the brink of failing. And I'm not even, you know... I'm barely like 10 minutes in. Holy crap, that thing is full already. All you want to do is go to a square line. That's crazy. Hopefully by the time it gets there, it'll pick up enough people. In the top right, it says I've transported 288 already, which is crazy. So yeah, my big loop line. Oh look, there's a stray right here already. Damn, that sucks. Strays suck, like when they ruin a line pretty much. Because literally they're just like out of the way. And I don't have enough tunnels. Yeah, see? Once you're on out of tunnels, it makes it really tricky. I mean, this is starting to become kind of a poor layout choice right about now. I only have one tunnel. I may be forced to turn this line into just a branch line. Right there. And then extend it over here. Yeah, see, some of these things are going a bit crazy right about now. I'll extend you over here. Since that blue line is so long, I decided to add another train onto it, or a locomotive. I'm literally on the brink of losing this game because of poor planning. Well, it's a good example of how, you know, in this game, your choices can make or break it. See, so I'll just add another line. Actually, I should have grabbed more tunnels. Shit. That would have been nice. Let's see, so what I can do is have this blue one manage this inner ring. And then I'll have this other blue one manage the outside stretch. And I'll have you quickly mitigate that pileup in there. For some reason, that disconnected that square station. And for some reason, this has an extra what do you call it, car on it. I don't need that. I would like you here, though. Yeah, some of those orange line locomotives are freaking full. Holy crap. There you go. So, I've avoided I've avoided literally calamity because I was so close to losing a bunch of times because stations. I mean, I'm kind of out of my head at the moment. These braces are killing me. Had them for a couple of weeks now, but they still suck. They're gonna take a while to get used to. Hopefully, I can still record though, or find the effort and courage to record because they hurt. They suck. Oh well, I'll get over it. Personal life aside, look at that. That thing is getting freaking chock full already. Oh no, they offloaded a bunch. Yeah, it was on the baby blue line. Holy crap, the baby blue line already has 3 locomotives on it. I did not notice that. I'm still transporting a lot of people though. Should consider myself lucky that I've lasted just this long. Take you off. See, there are some repeated lines. Like, for example, there's kind of no point to have, like, a circle next to a circle. Because it's like, you know, yeah, it has to go through twice the stations just to get there. Ah, I missed my chance to get an extra tunnel. That sucks. Looks like my layout's gonna have to stay like this. Okay, so some of the stations also turn into different stations. Like I had one turn into a star right up there on the top part of the map, northern part, I guess. Damn, a lot of sections on the orange line are full. So you have to decide between more locomotives, which is like more frequent arrivals, or using train cars, which is higher capacity. There is no sound in the game at the moment, so the only sound that will be part of this session will just me talking in my barely understandable voice, mixed with lisps and difficult to understand plosives. There we go. I'm starting to get the feeling this is like the most the stations will spread out. I don't know. The rate at which these are expanding doesn't seem to be very great. All these stations are getting freaking full as hell, though. Next chance I get to get tunnels, I'm definitely gonna hop on that because I want to loop the blue line around, the dark blue line. I might expand the yellow line to cover a couple more stations because it's always worth distributing out. It's just that there's only one. That is true. There's only one locomotive there. There you go. As an emergency, before that station got too full, I just threw a train car on that. Wow, that is all squares. Box cars. Crazy. Holy crap. That was literally on the point of no return. The orange line is really stressed out right now, so I'll try and mitigate that. Give me tunnels, damn it. So the orange line is really suffering, I feel like, right now. I might have to do like a subline thing. So I'll probably have to break this up. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that. Here, I'm gonna do something tricky. We're gonna do this. I don't like doing this, but this is how sometimes I have to do it. And then we're gonna pause the time. Then we're gonna do a ring right here. Then we're gonna do another ring right here. And then we'll have them connect right here. That'll be the central share point. Then we're gonna have smaller inner rings right here. There you go. Actually, we won't do that. We'll do that. There you go. I'm gonna have this station. I'm gonna have that circle station in the middle be like the main hub. It's just organizing weird. There you go. Have it like that. That looks a lot cleaner. Like that. And then right there. And then hit play. Then I will pretty much treat the opposite ends of the ooh, that's not good. Offload that. Offload that. The bigger loops, I'm more inclined to give them some slack. Like the bigger loops, I'm more than willing to give them more locomotives. Wow, the train cars are more selective bases. When it comes to these internal loop lines, I like to connect like each cardinal end with a station on another line, which so it allows them to you know, offload their line in two different sections. Damn, that main circular hub line in the middle that connects all the lines together is just so full of people. Another locomotive. Give me another carriage. There are a bunch of hot spots all around the map that are literally on the verge of losing. Living life on the edge, ain't I? Lines will hit a maximum capacity of... Holy crap, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Down that main circular hub, definitely a place that is just needing a lot of people. Oh, that orange line's about to fail. And it's gonna pick up a bunch of people. Damn, I'm playing this real risky, I gotta say. Holy crap, he just offloaded a bunch of freaking triangles on that one station. Holy shit. Yeah, it's literally just a matter of time until you lose when it comes to Mini Metro. But it's very the art style, the design, and its simplicity is very quaint. Like, it's something you really enjoy looking at. Like, you never thought staring at a subway map would be as alluring as something like this. But it's still holding steadfast, surprisingly. Oh shit, there's like a random outlier right here. God, that sucks. Like, that is the most gawkiest looking thing ever. Oh, that hub in the center is literally just gonna keel over. My god, it changes so goddamn often. It unloaded, then offloaded. Hey, look, another loco. Let's do I'm having capacity issues. I should just go with the train. Those guys wants to go on the cross. Well, they have to go this way then. There you go. I pretty much alleviated the center. Then again, I just failed to notice the yellow line, and there's a lot that needs unloading. Holy crap, that center hub just got a lot of things on it. God, that center hub is like full of action. I seriously don't think I deserve to be lasting this long. I mean, shit. A lot of poor planning is going on. Yet it's surviving. Somehow. There you go. That's an interesting layout. Holy crap, that center station. The main crossroads. Holy crap, there's a lot of things in there. That is gonna be the failure point. No other station, just that. Oh, Holy crap, it just got emptied. That is the station that just won't give up. Seriously. Makes you wonder how long this is actually gonna last. And now it's just literally a waiting game. To see, you know, where's something gonna screw up next. But it is quite, I don't know, it's quite relaxing. Kind of like having one of those screensaver fireplaces. Like sometimes I just leave this on. I do it on scenic mode. I leave it on and I just watch trains run. Pretty calming. I feel like I might need another line. No, I'll go with a carriage because I definitely need capacity. So which line now is on the verge of dying? I mean, that center station is literally just holding on by a thread. Here, this is about to fail. I'll help it out. Holy crap, there's so many people at this station. Yay, I'm a survivor. God, that center line is like borderline dying every single time a couple trains go through there. Just offloads a whole crap ton. Such a simplistic game. Can you get a little stressful? It's like, oh look, there's a shit ton of people all in one spot. Holy moly, just a random... Whoops, did not mean to take away your train car. Actually, I will take away your train car, because you don't need it right now. You need to hook up there. You link up there. I'll transfer that train car to there. Yeah, I think locomotives can only have a maximum amount of train cars, and there can only be a maximum amount of locomotives on a certain line. Segment off that line. This dark blue line is not much is going on, so I'll share that. Let's get tunnels. Ooh, something's gonna give. I was about to emergency deploy locomotive. Oh, I'm gonna have to. There you go. Had to call that timer down. Oh, this is hell. This is already hell. Holy crap. This is going quite... Holy crap. That's like how many rows? That's like 5 rows on that center station. This is interesting. I'm only using 4 lines too. As you can tell at the bottom, there's a possible 7 lines total. That makes me wonder if London actually has 7 rail lines. I'll have blue take on that newcomer right here. Actually, oh no, it can't. That's odd. I'll have yellow do it then. Disconnect from there, grab that. Blue's getting busy, I gotta say. Yellow has a lot of responsibility, though. I mean, I guess it's worth counting out the stations and tracking the stop frequency. I mean, that's noteworthy. God, that center hub though, it literally just like that center hub that shares all four lines. Like it has a bunch of riders and then nothing. Not doing too bad though. I'm lasting a lot longer than I thought I would. Cut all these pinging. Like it's like showing a weak toll. Yes, another carriage. Which one's about to get screwed over? I'll just dump this spare train car on it. Hopefully they'll fix something somewhere, you know? This one needs help. Holy moly. Oh no. That one yellow line's about to lose. No. Go on. Ah, damn it. Yep, that one lost. Overcrowding at the station has forced your metro to close. Yeah, overcrowding at one station is going to cause the entire freaking metro network to shut down. Totally. I think they just mitigate that one station. Anyway, yep. 2,740 passengers in 79 days. So, not even 3 months. That's how long I've been in service. But yeah, that's the gist of Tiny Metro. Whoops. Tiny Metro? Mini Metro. Um, yeah. I guess I'm gonna keep playing this. I'll try. Maybe I'll record different instances, like different stations, or I guess to make it more interesting, instead of just me, I'll probably have a friend or two stop by, and I'll force them to play it. See how their strategy goes compared to mine. I mean, I tend to be a bit passive when it comes to lines getting full, as obviously you can tell. So, yeah. Thanks for bearing with me in my shitty braces, but until next time, CrazyRonn out.